This is a bit land inward in the center of Vietnam. I'm on my way to Kon Tum, which is a rural place. And it is hilly around here, but it's not like in the north where you have lots of individual hills. Here it's more like you have some valleys carved by a river and you're flanked by some mountain range. But the road is mostly flat, it's not so steep and hilly. So you can make good progress. Although the road quality is getting a bit worse. It was really excellent earlier. So yeah. This is St. Mary's Cathedral of Kontum, and what makes it special is that it is built entirely out of wood. And you can go inside as well. Or at least you're supposed to be able to go inside. But at the moment it's not open, and at least not the main entrance. So maybe there's another door that will let me in. You can really smell the wood, or maybe the paintings of the wood. You can get inside here. This is a traditional communal house. Basically a house for gatherings of the village or town. And I've seen them in museums, but this is a real one. I mean, they renovated it a bit. So usually these wouldn't be concrete fixtures. It would all be made out of wood. Unfortunately, there's a padlock, so there's no going inside. Maybe I'll visit another one where we can actually see the inside of it as well. But this there is also an adventure in itself. Desks. I mean tables and benches. What looks like certificates. And if you wonder how the roof is like built inside, it looks quite crazy. Lots of bamboo. And next to the communal house, We have a volleyball field. And some cows, of course. But yeah. Maybe this is the modern gathering space. This is another community house. And it's all made out of wood. And I think you can go inside. And it's just a 2-minute drive from the other one. So, yeah. This will be a bit more authentic, I think. Same stair style though. It's nothing for people who are afraid to fall off. Especially the last step is always a bit tricky. Same kind of things inside, except less tables and benches. So this is a so-called Lipton iced tea, and or tea, and then it's iced. There's all kinds of things in here. Just a Lipton bag, and you also usually get this tea for free. So this one is hot, and the one is cold. A smallish suspension bridge. You can only go with vehicles less than 5 tons over it. And unlike in Europe, you could actually climb it up. They didn't block the entrance. But it's so busy. And it connects to the town, so I'm sure the locals would see it and be upset with me. But let's check out the river. This is downstream. And upstream. Looks like 2 separate rivers are combining, or maybe it just split further up. This is the bishop's house, and similar to the church, it's all built out of wood. Apparently you can only visit the front garden, you cannot go inside, and also the back garden is off limits. But it's still a very nice house. It is raining a bit. So when entering the town, I saw this huge white statue, and I was sure I want to see it again. And it will be easy to find because, I mean, it's huge. And it will be probably the top tourist attraction. Turns out it's not that popular, and it isn't even on like top 10 lists or something. And it's also difficult to find. You don't see the statue from some places in the city, because this Buddhist temple is like in a little valley. So yeah, I didn't see the statue from the bridge. Check out this ornate door design. And they actually have 3 of them, and each one is different. So it's not just like 3 times the same. Must be all handmade and taken forever.